Morning, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. So it's time to stuff those envelopes, right? April's envelopes. We're ready to stuff them. So I'm stuffing two different sets of monies today. I have some gas money that I'm going to be separating out versus my monthly grocery budget. And again, Mr. Jerome comes on. He starts cutting grass in April. So if you're new around here, hey y'all, how y'all doing? My name's Shakema. I'm a single mom with 4 children, 2 girls, Alana and Shamika, 2 boys, Strandon and Jackson. We have a fur dog. Her name is Gracie. And I have a fur grand dog. His name is Acro. So we're going to jump right in. I've got 2 separate envelopes. This is grocery money. This is gas money, right? So I'm going to be stuffing totally different for the month. I'm doing 4 weeks of groceries plus a week of summer groceries. So if you're new to my channel, you don't necessarily know what summer groceries are. So I'm a teacher by trade, but I only work 10 months of the year. So for me, the months of June and July, I don't have a paycheck. I'm just living off of what I've been able to save throughout the year. And that doesn't necessarily include grocery money. And I actually started this several years ago when, of course, the kids and I were struggling, trying to, my grocery budget. When I first started these budget videos, I think my grocery budget was like $25 a week. That was all I had, and it was in the summertime. I wasn't getting child support at that time. All I was doing was managing to scrape together what I could. I was couponing really big. I was doing all the things, just trying to feed my kids. So this is where I keep summer grocery money in this little, it's like a system that has these clear plastic containers. And I actually got this from Amazon. And so this is where my summer grocery money is. That way I don't have to worry about, I did gift cards last year. I don't think I love that. Or I tried gift cards 1 month. I didn't love that. But I also don't want to misappropriate my money. So I do keep separate cash in here, and I do it by the week. I tried to put it all in one fund and shop, pull it out as you need it each week. During the month, that didn't work either. And then this is where I keep all of my cash envelopes. Someone sent this to me. This is a recollections planner. I've had this for years and years. Somebody sent this to me, and I've just used it. Then over the years, well, twice, one of my friends, Tori, sent me the envelopes. And then another friend, Karen, sent me these envelopes. And these envelopes come from Coupon and Crystal. So if you are on her channel, or if you're not, go over there. I know she had been selling envelopes. I think she still might be. These initial ones came from an Etsy shop called Mom Needs a Clone. But her shop is not open anymore. So I've had these forever. So these are my grocery envelopes. I usually just keep them separate, because I do shop every week. Some people find it a challenge to shop with cash. I do not. I appreciate being able to shop with cash, because when it's gone, and that's just the end of it. I have had seasons where I've had to borrow from different envelopes just to make it the ends meet, and I get that, understand. But I do try very hard to stick to my original spending plan. So I'm going to put my gas in these envelopes right here. And then I'm going to put my regular groceries in these envelopes right here. All right, so let me get my cash all disseminated. So just for gas, let me go ahead and do the gas. So gas for this month, I've already put gas in my car in March. So I'm dealing with gas for April, right? So I have 3 full weeks of work. So what ended up happening is I used to put about $40 to $50 in my car per week. Now I'm putting about $80 to $100 per week. So I only have 3 weeks. The first week, the second week, I'm on spring break the 3rd week, and the 4th week. So that's $300 that I need for gas. So that's $100. That's $200. And that's $300. Now, I had $450 allocated, and the last week of March, I already put gas in my car. So it really is real out here in these gas streets, and I'm actually doing it in cash so I don't have to mix up my debit card. And I don't like to have, you know, running totals and different things like that. Can we just be done, get all the stuff out, and pay for it up front? So that's how I work it. So I've got 3 envelopes, one for each week that I will be working, and that is going to be awesome. So I am so very appreciative that somebody reached out and said, hey, we want to take care of this. You know, I'm a giver by nature. My pastor was talking the other day. He said, how do you activate the kingdom? And it's really in giving. There are things I don't give to. I don't give to every single thing. But I have to be spirit-led. If the Lord says give, I mean, I'm not wasting one moment thinking about it, right? If he says, this is what I want you to, where I want you to put your money, I'm sowing seed into that ground. And then I put it back in the responsibility of the Lord, how he wants to bless me on the other side of it. So 3 weeks of gas, that's already filled. Spring break is coming. Now I have grocery money and I have Mr. Jerome. I went and I had some stock up prep money. I already went to the grocery store and did stock up preps. So Mr. Jerome comes and he hasn't told me that he's increased his prices. So I usually take out $50 each for Mr. Jerome. He comes twice a month. He used to come every other week, but some months that have him coming 3 times, and that doesn't fit my budget. So he just comes twice a month, the 1st and the 15th, somewhere around in there. And so I've got $100 for Mr. Jerome. That's how I do that. Now for groceries, right? It's 4 weeks, and 4 weeks is $75 a week. So I have 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60. And I always get the correct denominations when I go to my bank. They don't mind if they have it to give it to me, because I know that sometimes I get a little bit flustered when I'm trying to get my money together and it's not all the same. And then I have 75 for summer groceries. 20, 40, 60, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, and then 75, 75. So I took some extra stock up money. Like I took $5 from each of these weeks. Actually, let me put this in my groceries. Summer groceries. That way I have that for sure. So I took some extra dollars out of these groceries just to do some stocking up with my stock up prep money. And so that's what I have. 70, 75, 70, 70, 70, 75 for summer. And we did okay with it. Like this past week or past couple weeks, we did $70 of groceries eating out of our pantry, and it worked out just fine. So this is my summer grocery money. Well, let me just put that to the side for a second. Let me stuff these envelopes and then I'll count out my summer grocery money. Okay. So this is groceries week 1, right? So grocery money week 1. This is grocery money week 2. This is grocery money week 3. And then this is grocery money week 4. All right, so that's that. Here's my gas money. And then Mr. Jerome. And so this is my lawn care envelope. And I'll usually put this in. So I deal with Mr. Jerome with cash. He doesn't do like pay apps. You know, I always love to do those because it's done. But he deals with cash. I deal with him in cash. The lawn gets cut and we live our best life. So those are the envelopes for the month that are stuffed. Then I have my $75 for this month's summer groceries. This gives me 10 weeks of $75 for groceries. Now, I know with inflation that may not be enough, but there were weeks really when I only had $25 a week, and that's all I had. So I've learned now to just make it do what it do, right? I've got 2 more months to stuff envelopes with summer grocery money, and that will give me $750. So I'm going to count 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500. This is going to be 575, 85, 95, 600, 610, 615, 16, 17, 18, 19, 620. So that is going to give me, I'm still would put another $150. So that's going to give me actually $770. That'll be over. I'm over by some. Let me make sure that I counted that right. All right, I'm going to count this for us. So I have 50. Okay, then I have 50. Okay, that says 525 plus another 150. It's going to give me $675, and I have to have $750. So something's still not right. Okay, let me count again. Let me count again, because I'm only missing 150. So I should have 600. Okay, 50. Shoot. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82. 20, 40, 60, 83, 40. Okay. Plus 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, plus 85. 525 plus 150, 675. Subtract 750. Okay, $75 is missing some type of way. Okay, well, not sure how that happened, but things happen. $75 is missing from here. Let me make sure I didn't take out any extra money. I didn't. And I've been stuffing ever since. So I'm going to stuff April and May, which will be this month and next month, which will be $150. I don't stuff in June. Missing $75. But it's okay. It's all good. It'll work out. However much money we saved is way more than what we had. So that's how I always like to deal with that, right? Even if the numbers don't exactly work out, but that something is not right. I must have miscounted somewhere in my regular monthly budgets. But when I'm starting with money anyway versus trying to figure it out in the summer, then I'm already ahead, right? So I like to tell myself that. You're already starting ahead, Shakema, by $50 because before I didn't have any money in the summer. So now and I only had $25 that I was trying to pull and, pull from this source or that source or what have you. So I'm not in a deficit where it may seem that way. I actually am ahead. So I'm going to take that, right? We take the lumps where we can take them. We do what we can with what we have. And so it's all done now. All the money is stuffed. All I have to do is, as things come, then just appropriate those funds wherever I need to appropriate them. So there it is, you guys, the cash envelopes for this month. We're also doing a challenge, Save the Change. So this month, if you want to join the Save the Change challenge, I don't have a lot of change yet, but I do have some. So I'm going to pull out my change. And we're also saving the $5 bills. And I know sometimes I don't even like to put my change in here because I want to get something out of the snack machine at work. Guess what? That's not good for me. It's not healthy for me. So saving the change. I'm pulling all of it out of my wallet to find a jar to put it in. And that's going to be my Save the Change for the month of April. Whatever I save, I'm going to allocate those funds probably back to a savings account or a house project because I'm still starting to save up now for the fence. For the floors, and I still have to get 4 trees cut down. So I've got some things that I'm saving for, and I'm starting with saving the change. I'm not counting it. I don't really care how much is there. I'm just pulling out all my change. That's going to go into a separate container, and at the end of the month, I'll see exactly how much I was able to save. So if you're interested in that, put in the comments, saving the change or joining the challenge. Just put it down there. Also, we're saving all of our $5 bills. Now, you didn't see me save any $5 bills out of my summer groceries because that's totally separate. But if I break a 20 and I have a 5, that's going to go into a 5. I'm just going to do without that $5. And it's going to go into a fund. We'll see how it goes next month. We might save all the ones. We'll just see how it goes, right? We know people have money to spend, but we also can challenge ourselves to save. So anywho, that's what we're doing. We're going to lean with it and rock with it and figure it out. So there it is, you guys, our savings challenge and our cash envelope stuff for the month. If you like the video, be sure and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys the next time. Bye now.